Good morning, coaster fans. It is That Coaster Dude back with another video for you. And today I'm in our nation's capital. You can see the White House right behind there. But we're not here to look at the White House or any of the monuments. We're here to ride coasters. So let's go do that. All right, I am here at Six Flags America, my first ever visit to this park, and also my first visit ever to a park having a Halloween event. I'm really excited to check it out, so let's go. Located just outside Washington, D.C. in Woodmore, Maryland, sits Six Flags America. Originally, this land was opened as a drive-through safari park in 1973 before being converted into an amusement park in 1992 and becoming a Six Flags park in 2000. Today, the park features 8 roller coasters and 24 total attractions on 131 acres. All right, the park is open, and I think my strategy is to head to the back of the park where a couple of the biggest roller coasters that I was most looking forward to are. So hopefully I'll get a ride on those, and then we'll go from there. Not sure what this guy with the pumpkin is, but it looks kind of cool. And it looks like in the theater here, they've got some kind of magic show a couple times throughout the day. So I may or may not come back for that, depending on our timing. Look at all the pumpkins they have in here. I'm actually surprised at how well decorated this park is for Halloween. This is pretty cool. All right, the very first ride of the day is going to be the ride I was most looking forward to, which is Superman Ride of Steel. It is an Intamin mega coaster slash hypercoaster built in the year 2000. Let's ride. All right, rapid reaction for Superman. That is an awesome ride. It was my #1 most anticipated ride at the park, and for good reason. The height is great and the speed is amazing. I love fast speed on roller coasters. The only thing about this one is that there's this really long, weird flat stretch where it doesn't do anything, and then has these 2 super long, drawn-out helixes, so it's a really weird layout, but the speed and the height, again, are amazing. And there's only 3 airtime hills, but those airtime hills are amazing. I just wish that they would add another hill maybe in that straight section, but other than that, fantastic ride. All right, roller coaster number 2 is going to be Batwing here, which is a 2001 Vekoma Flying Dutchman roller coaster. So you actually lay on your back and on your stomach as the ride goes. And I'm excited this one because it's a pretty rare coaster model. There's actually only 2 operating in the entire United States right now. The other one is down at Carowinds. So let's go see how Batwing is here. just got off my ride of Batwing, and that is actually, pleasantly and surprisingly, an amazing ride. It starts on your back and flips you over between your back and your stomach a few times throughout the ride, which I really like. I wish that some of the B&M flyers would actually do that. I found it to be a little bit more fun than the always on your stomach of the B&M flyers. But overall, this ride is very smooth for an early 2000s Vekoma, which is also surprising. The loop is very intense, and overall, this is just a really fun ride. So much so that, you know, I'm definitely gonna come back and ride it again later. Now, I did bring a GoPro to the park with me for the first time today, but I'm not a big enough channel to get special filming permissions yet, so they only let me bring it on 2 of the 6 roller coasters today so far. So look out for those POV videos on my channel in the next couple of weeks, and otherwise, hopefully I'll get to film at more parks on more coasters. All right, roller coaster number 3 is gonna be the Wild One here, which is a Din Corporation wooden coaster that was built way back in 1917 at Paragon Park in Massachusetts. It was moved here to Six Flags America in 1986, started operating in 1987, and because of its age, is a pretty historic wooden coaster, so let's go give it a ride.
Put down to the
All right, just got off of the Wild One, Rapid Reaction. This is a really solid family roller coaster. It doesn't do anything too crazy, but it's got some good speed, a couple of pops of airtime, and a nice helix at the end. Considering its age from 1917, it's rough, but not unbearably. So overall, again, this is a really good addition to the park here. So I was heading over to Raging Cajun here to be my next roller coaster, but they've got a big gate up here, as you can see, and I haven't seen it run all day. There's a mechanic that just walked back there, so maybe it'll open later today, maybe not, but losing a coaster credit is always disappointing, but if it had to be one, you know, spinning wild mouses aren't the most fun ride in the world, so we'll come back later though. All right, roller coaster number 4 is gonna be Firebird here, which originally opened in 1990 at Six Flags Great America near Chicago. It was relocated to this park in 2012, and it was originally a stand-up coaster, but was converted to a floorless coaster in 2018. So it is now a B&M floorless coaster. Let's check it out. All right, just got off of Firebird, and my overall reaction is meh. It doesn't really do anything too crazy, and it kind of meanders through the layout. So probably a good coaster for someone who's stepping up, looking for something a little bit more intense that goes upside down, but overall, eh. But I think now it's time to head over to get some lunch. I'm getting pretty hungry. All right, got myself a slice of pepperoni here with some garlic knots. It was a lengthy wait to get my food, but I finally have it, so let's try this bad boy out. All right, just finished lunch, and my compliment of the food is that I've had worse. That's about all I can say. It was fine, decent, filled me up, Pretty good sized slice of pizza for the price, but it's time to get back to coasters now. All right, roller coaster number 5 of the day is going to be Roar here, which is a 1998 GCI wooden coaster, the second wooden coaster in the park here. Let's ride. All right, just got off my ride of Roar, and I don't have a lot of great things to say about this ride. It's not super fast or tall. It just kind of slowly makes its way through the layout, twisting and turning. There's not great laterals, and there's basically zero airtime. And wooden coasters are supposed to be all about the airtime. So I was very disappointed by that. And overall, it's just, like I said, it's just not that great of a wooden coaster. I think this could really be RMC'd, and that could make this a standout coaster. But for right now, it's not that good. All right, you can tell that it's starting to get closer to nighttime because they're starting to run some of the smoke machines here for the Halloween stuff. Whoa. Creepy. All right, so there's water refill stations here if you have the season pass refillable cups, which I do have, but I forgot to bring. But there's no one stationed there. So technically, if you just had a cup, you could come up and get whatever you wanted. I'm an honorable man, of course, so I just refilled my Fanta bottle with water. But this is interesting. Look, everybody, it's a free chicken tender right there. That's probably worth like $8. Do you think I should eat it? All right, roller coaster number 6 will be Joker's Jinx, which is a Premier Rides LIM Spaghetti Bowl model that was built in 1999. I've only ridden one other Spaghetti Bowl ride before, and that one was indoors. So I'm excited to check this one out. And this is the last major coaster that I haven't done yet today.
Off in back. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Alright, just got off my ride of Joker's Jinx and Rapid Reaction. I'm actually surprised at how great that ride was. The launch is really good. The first 3 inversions are tall and fun. The middle of the ride slows a little bit, and then the end of the ride is great. You're just gaining speed, and you get absolutely ripped through that corkscrew at the end. Super awesome laterals. And there's head and hand choppers throughout the whole ride, so you don't want to put your hands up because you feel like you're going to hit everything. It's just a total mess of twisted steel everywhere. That is a great ride. I think my second favorite ride in the park, actually. All right, I just got off my second ride of Joker's Jinx. I decided to do it again real quick since the line wasn't too long. But now that I've done all of the operating coasters in the park today, I think I'm gonna go do a live stream for a little bit. Then I'm gonna try to get a couple of night rides in because night rides are awesome. And then I might try to get a little bit of footage of the Haunt Fest stuff that's going on for you guys. So we'll see. All right, guys, so I did my live stream, and then I went to try to get a night ride in on Superman for it to be my first ride of the day and my last ride of the day. The park got super busy after the Fright Fest stuff started, so I waited well over an hour to ride Superman, but I love that ride, so it was totally worth it. Epic in the nighttime. It goes way out in the woods, way far away from the park, so it was like totally pitch black there. Night ride on a whole nother level for that one. Because that stuff took so long, though, I didn't really have time to film any of the fright stuff that's going on here. I don't have a ticket for the haunted attraction, so I wouldn't be able to show that much anyway, so I don't think that's a huge loss. I'm mainly here for the coasters anyways, right? All in all, though, I had a really great time here at Six Flags America. Definitely a big step up over my last Six Flags park, which is Discovery Kingdom, which you can watch this video, and you'll see why I had such a bad time. I had a lot of people in my comments telling me that Six Flags America was even worse, but I really didn't find that to be the case. The operations weren't spectacular, but they were good enough. The ride wait times during the day were not bad at all. The longest I waited was like 20 minutes for a ride. And a few things broke down here and there, but nothing broke down when I was in line. And even when they did break down, I don't think any of them were down for very long. So overall, I give a thumbs up to Six Flags America. I had a great time today. So guys, as you're well aware now, I am trying to ride every single roller coaster in the United States. And so at the end of every video, we do a count of where we are at. So right now we are sitting at 17 parks visited and 64 total coaster credits. Once again, thank you so much for watching all of my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you wanna make sure you stay in the loop and help me to continue to make all these awesome videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss anything that I'm doing. Other than that, guys, I'm getting pretty tired. Park's about to close, so it is time to hit the hay. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep riding.